Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I hope this is the beginning of many book videos because I am in a pretty good reading mood. I have finished 2 books in the past 2 weeks. I DNF'd one. I returned them to the library, but I have more library books to show you. And this will be what I'm going to be reading in the next 2 or 3 weeks, depending on how fast I go through them. If I finish them or DNF them, stuff like that. So I plan on doing these wrap-ups probably every 3 weeks, because that's when my library everything's due again, like every 3 weeks. And I like to go to the library when I do it, because it's a reason to get me out, I don't use a computer system or anything like that, I just go to the library. So I feel I'll do these wrap-ups before I return them, or stuff like that, but I hope to try and do like a reading update, like when I'm currently reading, stuff like that on Fridays. Like when I do like an update once, twice a week, with my reading, stuff like that. But anyways, I went to the library. Oh, and if you're wondering, the 2 books I finished was Kagan and the Damned. That was by Jonathan Mayberry. 5 out of 5 stars. Amazing. It's an epic high fantasy. Very in vein of, excuse me, very in vein of Game of Thrones. Is very much like that. I highly recommend it if you are into that kind of stuff. And the other one was book 2 in the Throne of Glass series, so I can't talk too much about it. So I went to the library check. One of the DNFs was The Bone Witch. I don't remember the author. Excuse me. So I went to the library today, and I told myself to only get 3 or 4 books. I got 6, because I've been reading, excuse me, a lot lately. And when I say a lot, I mean I've been averaging about 150 pages a day. So that is about half this book. So I said I'll get a couple extra. I can always renew them if I don't finish them, So the first one here, this is one I'm going to be starting tonight, is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. This is the first book, does it say the series? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But I know there's a trilogy of books, and there's a short story collection, and then a fourth, a spin-off series that just came out that I believe is going to be a duology. But I don't know much about it because the back doesn't really say much. But it is a young adult fantasy, and it deals with the fae, the fairies, and I'm a sucker for anything that is kind of like fae romance. So, excited to try this one out. Then I got Arrow Fire. This is book 3 of the Throne of Glass series, so I can't talk much about it. Excuse me. I got Roar by Alexander Bracken. This is, I believe, book one of a series. But it is, I don't know if it's a series or if it's a duology. But it's about, as punishment, 9 Greek gods are forced to walk Earth as immortals, and I guess it's just like alliances and stuff like that going on. I didn't really read it too much. I knew, like, going into it that it does deal with, the Greek gods, and I believe it is set in New York City. Mm-hmm. It is set in New York City, and I've been eyeing it on and off. I was gonna actually purchase it, and I seen it there finally in the new release section. I was like, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and grab it. Sounds like it's gonna be a really interesting read. I have tried Alexander Bracken before. They had the books. Mm-hmm. Normally publishers will like list their books. But I've tried an Alexander Bracken before. Wasn't a big fan of it, so I said, no, this is a kind of second chance book, but I think I'll give it a go. And this book I got out last year before I got my slump, and I want to read it and try the series. It is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I don't know much about this one. I've heard it described as Game of Thrones for a younger audience. So I figured I'd pick it back up and give it a try. This is I think a 4-book series. And this book I have eyed a few times. And then I started hearing, I think the sequel just came out. And I've heard nothing but good things about it. So I picked it up, and it is Legendborn by Tracy Dion. And I've heard some amazing things about this one, so I just wanted to try it. I don't really know much about it, other than it deals with like a lot of magic. I think it's urban fantasy. So I think I'll pick it up, kind of go into it blindly, and see. I think it is, this is book 1 of a duology. And I think the second book just came out. And finally, and this one is the last one I got from the library. It just sounds very kind of cute, tongue-in-cheek. It's called Cake Eater. It's by Allison Darwin. And this is a debut novel, which is great. I love reading debuts. And from what I can understand, it's kind of like a modern day, or a futuristic, Marie Antoinette retelling, where Marie Antoinette is now a kind of like beauty influencer, so like that, as an Instagram influencer. So, yeah, kind of sound good, kind of sound weird. It's not very long. I guess it is about 400 pages, but it sounds good, it sounds interesting, so I figured I'd give it a try. So that is what I got from the library. What I'm going to start tonight, like I said, is Cruel Prince. And yeah, this will be my fourth book of the year that I start. So yeah, hopefully I enjoy it. The library does have books 2 and 3. So yeah, if I like it, I'll go ahead and chew on the series. But as a little reading update, I will, fingers crossed, post more because, like I said, I am in a really big reading mood. It's pretty much all I have been doing lately. It's been chilly here, so I've just been like curled up in bed, underneath my blanket, and reading my books. And I have like YouTube going on in the background sometimes. But that is it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I can do more book videos soon because I have been, like I said, reading a lot. So that's it for today. I will see you guys next one.